If the Queen continues to try to make her son Andrew her main companion, the person who represents her at functions and so forth, the person she puts at center stage, she may find people also boycotting her Jubilee. The problem is people are offended by people that they associate with pedophilia, people they associate with harming girls or even boys. Pedophilia is also attacks boys, people who are attracted to children, who rape children, and so forth. This is very negative. 50% of the population you would assess as female, maybe more, and those people are all going to be offended by having somebody that they associate with pedophilia in front of their eyes at celebrations and being put in the star spot. Now, the Queen might like this kid, and that's up to her, but I think what she needs to do is she needs to decide that he needs to take a back seat. She needs to see him at home. She needs to see him in her private spaces. But as far as having him front and center at celebrations, I think it is very bad for the royal family. And it's very bad for her, as she wants to be celebrated. Nobody wants to celebrate her when she's running around with him and all that he's affiliated with. And he's using public money. The money the Queen is giving to Andrew, that money came from citizens, and I'm sure citizens do not want to have their money going to support Andrew. And also, he continues to sponge off the public. I mean, he's like some sort of welfare child, and he's being sponsored, being fed, riding around in cars, living, and has servants that he bullies. And that's all being paid by the poor citizens of Great Britain. And I'm sure they would have better places they want to spend their money, and they don't want to probably spend it on Andrew. But I'm not sure. That's up to them. But if she doesn't leave Andrew for her private spaces and she continues to drag him out in public and have him try to represent her in public, she may find that even more places, will boycott her, and she may find her Jubilee being boycotted by many, including Meghan and Harry, because they don't want their children there watching pedophiles or those associated with pedophilia being celebrated. When the kids, you look at those two little kids, Charlotte and George, sitting there, and they're wondering, who's that great guy? And they don't realize his background. Well, they're going to go around him and laugh and everything, and then they might be attacked. We don't know. I don't think he has much of a moral barrier as to who he attacks. You don't want to bring your children around people associated with that. It's just not the thing to do. And the Queen has to know that people are not going to want to be at those celebrations as long as she is making him the star of the show.